the vast expanse of the cosmos, a distress signal echoed through the emptiness of space, a cry for help from a stranded alien vessel. The HTR, a technologically advanced species known for their prowess in engineering and astrophysics, found themselves at the mercy of a catastrophic engine malfunction. Their ship, the Zerathia, hovered helplessly near the edge of a volatile nebula, its hull groaning under the strain of relentless radiation storms. As the crew of the Zerathia struggled to contain the damage, a sense of despair crept through their ranks. The HTR were a proud and resilient species, but even their expertise seemed insufficient against the fury of the cosmic forces arrayed against them. With communications failing and life support systems deteriorating, hope dwindled with each passing moment. But unknown to the stranded crew, their distress signal had not gone unnoticed. Humanity, a race deemed weak by many galactic civilizations due to their relatively short lifespans and physical limitations, had intercepted the plea for help. On the fringes of explored space, a small scouting vessel, the Horizon, changed course to investigate the source of the distress signal. Captain Liam Anders, a seasoned veteran of the United Earth Space Corps, eyed the coordinates on the navigation display with a mixture of curiosity and concern. The HTR were known allies of Earth, sharing knowledge and technology in a burgeoning interstellar partnership. It troubled him to think that their friends were in peril. Gathering his crew, a diverse ensemble of humans hailing from different corners of Earth, Captain Anders outlined the mission ahead. Despite the doubts of some of his crew members, who questioned the wisdom of aiding a species that looked down upon humanity as inferior, the captain's resolve was unwavering. To him, the principle of helping those in need transcended interspecies politics or prejudices. As the Horizon approached the Zerathia, the magnitude of the HTR vessel's plight became starkly apparent. The massive hull, normally gleaming with the sheen of advanced metallic alloys, was scarred and battered by the relentless onslaught of cosmic radiation. Flashes of energy erupted sporadically from damaged conduits, painting an eerie tableau of struggle and survival against the dark canvas of space. Communications crackled to life as the Horizon drew closer, the signal filled with urgency and desperation. The HTR crew, their voices strained and weary, pleaded for assistance in repairing their failing systems and stabilizing the Zerathia before it succumbed to the nebula's deadly embrace. Captain Anders wasted no time in deploying his crew, each member showcasing their unique skills and expertise in a symphony of coordinated effort. Engineers scrambled to patch ruptured coolant lines. Technicians worked feverishly to recalibrate failing energy regulators, and medics stood ready to assist any injured HTR crew members. As the hours stretched into days, the joint efforts of humans and HTR bore fruit. The Zerathia's system slowly came back online, its hull no longer groaning under the strain of imminent collapse. The once despairing crew of the HTR vessel now looked on in astonishment at the resilience and ingenuity displayed by their seemingly weak human allies. In the aftermath of the crisis, as the Horizon and the Zerathia parted ways, a newfound respect blossomed between the two species. The HTR, humbled by the unexpected heroism of the humans, vowed to reassess their perceptions of strength and weakness in the vast tapestry of the cosmos. And as the Horizon charted a course back towards Earth, the crew of the scouting vessel knew that the bonds forged in the crucible of adversity had set a new course for interspecies relations. A course defined not by preconceived notions of strength, but by the shared values of compassion, courage, and the eternal quest for understanding in a universe filled with wonders and challenges yet to be explored. As the Horizon navigated the vast expanse of space, homeward bound towards Earth, a sense of camaraderie and accomplishment lingered among the crew. They had defied expectations, proving that strength came in many forms and that the essence of heroism transcended physical prowess. However, beneath the surface of unity and shared victory, a shadow of doubt loomed over some members of the crew. Lieutenant Ava Rodriguez, a brilliant engineer known for her resourcefulness and technical acumen, found herself grappling with conflicting emotions in the aftermath of the rescue mission. Alone in the dimly lit confines of the ship's engineering bay, Ava tinkered with a diagnostic reader, her brow furrowed in deep contemplation. The events of the past days replayed in her mind like a persistent echo, stirring up questions she couldn't ignore. Hey Ava, a voice broke through her reverie, causing her to look up to see Captain Anders standing at the entrance to the engineering bay, his expression a mix of concern and curiosity. Captain, Ava greeted, her tone neutral as she acknowledged his presence. I wanted to check in on you, Captain Anders began, stepping closer to where Ava was working. You've been quiet since we left the HFY vessel. Is everything all right? Ava hesitated for a moment, unsure of how to articulate the turmoil within her. Finally she spoke, her voice tinged with a hint of uncertainty. Captain, I can't shake this feeling. The HFY, they saw us as weak, and yet we were the ones who saved them. Did we truly earn their respect, or was it just a matter of necessity? Captain Anders regarded her thoughtfully, understanding the weight of her words. He knew that the beliefs and prejudices ingrained in the fabric of interspecies relations ran deep, and that the actions of a single crew could only do so much to challenge those perceptions. I understand your concerns, Ava, Captain Anders replied, his voice measured. But remember, true change doesn't happen overnight. The seeds of doubt we sow today may blossom into understanding and acceptance tomorrow. We've taken a step forward in bridging the gap between our species, and that's a victory worth celebrating. Ava nodded slowly, absorbing the captain's words with a mix of resolve and contemplation. She knew that the path ahead was fraught with uncertainty, but she also recognized the significance of the role they played in shaping the future of interspecies relations. As the Horizon continued its journey through the cosmos, Ava found herself reflecting on the complexities of strength and weakness, of perception and reality. She knew that true strength lay not in physical might alone, but in the courage to challenge assumptions, to defy expectations, and to stand tall in the face of adversity, no matter the odds. And as the stars twinkled in the endless expanse of space, casting their gentle light on the ship and its crew, Ava made a silent vow to carry the lessons learned from their encounter with the HFY forward, guiding her actions with a newfound sense of purpose and determination. In the boundless tapestry of the universe, where shadows of doubt mingled with rays of hope, she knew that the journey towards understanding, acceptance and unity had only just begun. As the Horizon's journey continued towards Earth, the crew settled into a routine of exploration and introspection. The events on the HFY vessel lingered in their minds, a constant reminder of the fragile balance between camaraderie and discord in the vast expanse of the cosmos. One evening, as the crew gathered in the ship's mess hall for a meal, a sense of camaraderie permeated the air. Laughter and conversation filled the space, a welcome reprieve from the rigors of space travel. Captain Anders observed his crew with a sense of pride, noting the bond that had formed among individuals from diverse backgrounds and cultures. In the midst of the communal atmosphere, a sudden alert blared through the ship, signaling an incoming transmission. The crew's laughter faded as they turned their attention to the communication console, anticipation and tension mounting in equal measure. A holographic image materialized before them, revealing the stern visage of Ambassador Keitara, representing the HFY High Council. The crew tensed, uncertain of the ambassador's intentions after the events of their recent encounter. Greetings, humans of the Horizon, Ambassador Keitara began, his voice measured and composed. I bring tidings from the HFY High Council. Our gratitude for your assistance in our time of need knows no bounds. Your actions have illuminated the path towards a brighter future of unity and understanding between our species. The crew exchanged surprised glances, the weight of the ambassador's words sinking in as they realized the significance of his message. Ambassador Keitara continued, his tone softening with a hint of introspection. We have long held misconceptions about the nature of strength and weakness, of valuing physical prowess over empathy and compassion, the ambassador confessed. Your display of courage and resilience has forced us to re-evaluate our perspectives and acknowledge the inherent strength that lies within all sentient beings, regardless of outward appearances. A wave of relief and gratification washed over the crew, their doubts and uncertainties replaced by a newfound sense of validation and hope. Captain Anders stepped forward, his voice resonating with sincerity and gratitude. Ambassador Keitara, we are honored by your words and humbled by the opportunity to forge closer ties between our species, the captain responded. Together, we can overcome the challenges that lie ahead, united in our shared commitment to understanding, cooperation, and respect. As the holographic image of the ambassador dissipated, leaving the crew in a state of quiet reflection, a sense of unity and purpose enveloped the horizon. The trials and tribulations they had faced had not only forged bonds of friendship and trust among them, but had also illuminated a path towards a future where strength was measured not in might alone, but in the collective spirit of compassion and resilience that bound them together. And so, with their gaze set towards the horizon of endless possibilities, the crew of the Horizon continued their journey through the cosmos, guided by a newfound understanding of the power of unity in the face of adversity, a bond that transcended the boundaries of species and echoed the resilience and hope that dwelled within all sentient beings in the wondrous tapestry of the universe. As the horizon drew closer to Earth, a sense of anticipation and reflection pervaded the ship. The crew had weathered challenges, bridged divides, and forged unbreakable bonds in the crucible of their shared experiences. They knew that their journey had not only reshaped their perceptions of strength and unity, but had also set a precedent for future interactions with alien civilization. Upon their return, the crew was met with a hero's welcome, their story of courage and compassion spreading like wildfire throughout the interstellar community. Humanity hailed them as beacons of hope and ambassadors of peace, their actions resonating far beyond the confines of Earth. Amid the celebrations and accolades, Captain Anders gathered the crew in the ship's main meeting room, a solemn expression on his face. He knew that their encounter with the HFY was just the beginning of a new chapter in Earth's interstellar journey, one that would require unwavering dedication, understanding, and resilience. "My friends," Captain Anders began, his voice filled with quiet determination. "Our encounter with the HFY has shown us the power of unity and the importance of empathy in the face of adversity. As we move forward, it is imperative that we uphold these values, not just for the sake of our species, but for the future of all sentient beings in the cosmos." The crew nodded in agreement, their eyes reflecting a shared commitment to the ideals that had guided them through the trials and tribulations of their journey. Lieutenant Ava Rodriguez stepped forward, her voice steady with conviction. "Captain, our actions have shown that strength is not solely defined by physical might or technological prowess, but by the courage to stand together in the face of uncertainty and doubt." Ava spoke, her words resonating with passion. "Let us carry this lesson forward, not just as individuals, but as a united front dedicated to fostering understanding and peace in a universe ripe with possibilities." With a renewed sense of purpose and unity, the crew of the Horizon set their sights on the horizon of possibilities that stretched before them. They knew that the echoes of their journey would ripple through the cosmos, inspiring generations to come and pushing the boundaries of interspecies cooperation and friendship. And as the Horizon's engines hummed with renewed vigor, carrying them towards new adventures and uncharted frontiers, the crew took solace in the knowledge that they were not just pioneers of exploration, but champions of compassion and ambassadors of unity in a universe teeming with wonders and challenges waiting to be embraced. With a newfound sense of unity and purpose, the crew of the Horizon embarked on their next mission, venturing into the uncharted depths of space with a spirit of exploration and diplomacy. Their encounter with the HFY had left an indelible mark on each member, shaping their perspectives and deepening their commitment to fostering understanding and cooperation among diverse species. As the Horizon soared through the cosmos, charting new star systems and engaging in peaceful encounters with alien civilizations, the crew found themselves at the forefront of Earth's interstellar diplomacy efforts. They served as mediators, ambassadors, and guardians of peace, embodying the principles of empathy and resilience that had guided them through their transformative journey. One day, as the Horizon approached a distant planet on the outskirts of explored space, they received a distress signal from a stranded alien vessel. The crew sprang into action, their training and camaraderie enabling them to respond swiftly and effectively to the call for help. As they boarded the stricken vessel, they were met with a diverse array of alien species hailing from different corners of the galaxy. Despite their differences in physiology, culture, and language, the crew of the Horizon approached the situation with open hearts and minds, guided by the lessons learned from their encounter with the HFY. Through a combination of ingenuity, compassion, and cooperation, the crew worked tirelessly to repair the vessel and ensure the safety of its inhabitants. As the last of the stranded aliens boarded the horizon, gratitude and relief filled the air, mingling with a sense of awe at the unity and harmony displayed by the human crew. Back on Earth, news of the Horizon's latest successful rescue mission spread like wildfire, capturing the imagination of the global population and cementing the crew's reputation as champions of interspecies cooperation and peace. Humanity looked to the stars with renewed hope and optimism, inspired by the example set by the crew of the Horizon. As the ship set course for its next destination, the crew reflected on their journey and the bonds forged in the crucible of the cosmos. They knew that their adventures were far from over, and that the challenges and opportunities awaiting them in the great unknown would test their resolve and unity in ways they could not yet imagine. And so, with the stars as their guide and the echoes of peace as their beacon, the crew of the Horizon charted a course towards a future filled with promise and possibility, carrying with them the lessons of empathy, courage, and unity that defined their shared odyssey through the boundless expanse of the universe. As the Horizon continued its exploratory journey through the cosmos, the crew found themselves encountering a multitude of alien species, each with their own unique customs, beliefs, and technologies. Every interaction presented a fresh opportunity to deepen their understanding of the diverse tapestry of life in the universe, and to showcase the principles of empathy, cooperation, and unity that had become the crew's guiding stars. One particular encounter brought the Horizon to a bustling space station, orbiting a vibrant gas giant, home to a consortium of species engaged in interstellar trade and cultural exchange. The crew eagerly disembarked, their senses heightened by the sights, sounds, and smells of the diverse alien marketplace that sprawled before them. Captain Anders led the crew through the bustling thoroughfares of the space station, their eyes wide with wonder at the array of alien species bustling about, their languages mingling in a symphony of communication. The crew embraced the opportunity to learn from and interact with the myriad civilizations that called the space station home, their respect for cultural diversity shining through in every exchange. As they navigated the maze of stalls and shops, Lieutenant Eva Rodriguez found herself drawn to a group of Krillin artisans crafting intricate crystalline sculptures. Engaging in conversation with the artisans, Eva marveled at their skill and creativity, finding a kinship in their shared appreciation for art and craftsmanship that transcended language and species barriers. Meanwhile, Ensign Li Wei, a talented linguist with a passion for interstellar communication, immersed himself in conversations with a group of telepathic beings known as the ESIR. Through a melding of minds and shared thoughts, Li Wei discovered a newfound understanding of the SIR's unique way of experiencing the world, forging a connection that transcended spoken language and cultural differences. As evening fell over the space station and the crew regrouped to share their experiences, a sense of unity and camaraderie permeated the air. They realized that despite their diverse backgrounds and origins, they were bound by a shared purpose and commitment to fostering understanding and cooperation among the stars. Captain Anders stood before his crew, a smile of pride and gratitude on his face as he addressed them. Today, we have seen firsthand the beauty of diversity and the power of unity in embracing the unknown. Let us continue to learn from one another, to celebrate our differences, and to stand together as beacons of peace and understanding in a universe brimming with possibilities. And as the crew of the Horizon prepared to depart the space station and resume their exploratory journey through the cosmos, they carried with them the lessons of unity in diversity, knowing that in the vast expanse of the universe, it was their shared values and collective spirit that would guide them through the wonders and challenges that awaited beyond the stars. As the Horizon ventured deeper into unexplored regions of the galaxy, the crew found themselves in the midst of a celestial phenomena unlike anything they had encountered before. The ship glided through a nebula aglow with vibrant hues of purple and blue, tendrils of cosmic dust and gas swirling like dancers in a grand cosmic ballet. Captain Liam Anders stood on the observation deck, gazing out at the mesmerizing display of celestial beauty before him. The crew gathered around him, awe etched on their faces as they took in the breathtaking spectacle unfolding in the vast expanse of space. "Isn't this incredible?" Captain Anders spoke softly, his voice filled with wonder. "This is the symphony of the cosmos, a dance of light and color that transcends all boundaries and unites us in our shared awe of the universe." The crew nodded in silent agreement, each member mesmerized by the ethereal display that surrounded them. Ensign Li Wei, his eyes alight with fascination, approached Captain Anders, his voice filled with reverence. "Captain, this nebula is like a canvas painted by the hand of the cosmos itself," Li Wei remarked. "It reminds us of the beauty and mystery that lie beyond the confines of our known world, beckoning us to explore and discover the wonders that await us in the great unknown." As the crew marveled at the celestial spectacle before them, a sense of unity and interconnectedness washed over them. They realized that in the grand tapestry of the universe, they were but mere specks of stardust, bound together by a shared sense of wonder and curiosity that transcended the boundaries of individual experience. Lieutenant Ava Rodriguez, her eyes reflecting a sense of profound introspection, spoke up, her words cutting through the hushed reverence of the crew. "In moments like these, we are reminded of our place in the vastness of the cosmos, a reminder of the fragility and beauty of life, and the importance of cherishing every moment we have together on this journey through the stars." As the horizon continued its voyage through the nebula, the crew basked in the glow of the cosmic light show, their hearts and minds united in a symphony of shared exploration and discovery. They knew that no matter what challenges or wonders awaited them in the vast expanse of space, they would face them together, bound by the threads of unity, curiosity, and the shared dream of unraveling the mysteries of the universe. And so, as the celestial dance of light and color wove its intricate patterns around them, the crew of the horizon found solace in the harmony of the cosmos, knowing that in the grand tapestry of the universe, they were but a small part of a much greater symphony, each note playing a vital role in the eternal melody of existence. I'm glad to see the story has been engaging for you. Here is Dan Williams. As the horizon navigated through the vast expanse of space, the crew found themselves on the cusp of a pivotal encounter that would test their principles of unity and understanding in ways they had never imagined. An incoming distress signal from a distant planet beckoned them, drawing the ship towards a system embroiled in a conflict that threatened the fragile peace of the region. Arriving in orbit around the troubled planet, the crew beheld a stark landscape scarred by the ravages of war, with smoldering ruins and divided factions locked in a bitter struggle for dominance. Captain Anders knew that the situation called for a delicate approach, one that demanded empathy, diplomacy, and unwavering resolve in the face of adversity. Determined to bring an end to the conflict and foster reconciliation among the warring factions, the crew of the Horizon sprang into action. They initiated talks with the leaders of the opposing groups, employing their skills in negotiation and mediation to bridge the deep-seated divides that had torn the planet asunder. Lieutenant Ava Rodriguez collaborated with the planet's engineers and scientists to develop solutions for rebuilding the war-torn infrastructure, while Ensign Lai worked tirelessly to facilitate communication between the conflicting parties. Overcoming barriers of language and mistrust in the pursuit of a shared understanding, days turned into weeks as the crew persevered in their efforts to broker peace on the war-torn planet. Their patience, empathy, and unwavering commitment to dialogue began to yield results, as whispers of reconciliation and cooperation spread among the divided factions. One fateful day, against the backdrop of a crimson sunset that painted the horizon with hues of hope and renewal, the leaders of the warring factions came together in a historic summit aboard the Horizon. Captain Anders stood at the forefront of the gathering, his presence a symbol of unity and determination in the face of conflict. "We stand at a crossroads," Captain Anders spoke, his voice carrying the weight of the collective intentions of the crew. "Together, we have the power to forge a new path towards peace, understanding, and cooperation. Let us set aside our differences and embrace the common bonds that unite us as inhabitants of this vast and wondrous universe." In a moment that echoed through the cosmos, the leaders of the warring factions clasped hands in a gesture of unity, their eyes reflecting a shared resolve to move beyond the scars of the past and embrace a future defined by harmony and understanding. As the Horizon departed from the now peaceful planet, leaving behind a legacy of reconciliation and hope, the crew knew that their journey was far from over. They carried with them the lessons learned from their encounter with conflict and division, understanding that true strength lay not in weapons and power, but in the courage to seek understanding and foster unity among those who had once been adversaries. And as the stars sparkled in the infinite expanse of space, their light a testament to the boundless possibilities of the universe, the crew of the Horizon sailed onwards, guided by the unbreakable thread of unity and the shared dream of a cosmos, where empathy, cooperation, and reconciliation reigned supreme, shaping the destiny of all who dared to tread the path of understanding and harmony.